Oh my goodness. I'm procrastinating so bad right now. It's a nice day out. It's like 60 some degrees. But it's cloudy. It's not really that nice. Yesterday was nice. And I want to go for a run, but I don't. I'm like coming up with excuses in my mind. I'm like, there's a serial killer out there. I don't even know if it's anywhere close to me. But and there's other shit I had to do today. I'm not going to do them. I'm just not going to do it. And then, so I was like, I'll just do another tarot card reading. So I started doing Capricorns. That shit started to turn out wild. That was crazy. I was like, I can't read these cards right now. So then I was like, all right, fine. Can't read the cards. I'm about to go for a run. Never got up. Now I don't feel like it. Now I'm going to see if I can read cards for Virgo. And then I'll go after this, whether I can read these cards or not. I'm definitely going after this. Baby, be quiet. Baby, be quiet. See, now's a good time because she's sleeping. Another excuse, I can barely breathe. Oh, God. Got a lot going on. All right. Justice, Libra energy. Justice makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. The justice, infocable God. Justice, justice, justice. Karma, right? Scales being balanced or being put into balance. With the justice card, anything that you have lost is now yours again, is about to be yours again. Justice. Knight of Swords. Jesus, cold as ice. Knight of Swords. Intellectual richness. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is like cutting someone off, right? Because with the Knight of Swords, he's going to try to explain himself. He's going to be like, we can talk about it, or let's talk about it, or wants to open up the lines of communication, Knight of Swords. But with the Justice card, there's a right place and a right time for everything. And I just don't feel like this is where it is with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you're cutting someone off while they're talking and they find it to be rude, or they're doing this to you. Page of Swords. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. With the Justice card, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Or they're like, I don't want to hear you apologize. And you're like, I'm not apologizing. Knight of Swords, Justice. Like somebody spoke up or said something or did something that you didn't even ask them to do. Like they did it and they feel silly for saying it. Somebody feels silly for saying something or doing something around you that hurt you. Yeah, you're definitely not letting someone, you know, get away with their slick mouth or something like that. Page of Swords. You're like, I heard that, or I saw that, or, you know. With the Justice card and the Knight of Swords, I don't feel like you're being very nice to people that you were already showing them nice. You were already being nice to them. You know, so you having to raise your voice or lower your voice here is because it's my dog. That's the babies. I don't know. This Knight of Swords here, I feel like is giving the warning. Like, I told you to chill. Page of Swords. You're like, find something else to talk about. Find someone else to look at. Yeah, somebody's definitely barking up the wrong tree when it comes to you. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is you calmly and politely, you know, addressing something that needs to be addressed or checked or something like that with the Justice card. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Babe, are you sleeping? Nine of Wands. Universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. Nine of Wands is like somebody showing you how much they like care, how much they care about, you know, what it is that you're saying with the Nine of Wands. Because they're like trying to block you. They're trying to block you from saying something or speaking up for yourself, from getting your justice. With the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. I feel like someone is pushing a boundary, getting on your last nerve with the Knight of Swords, and you're like, well, I warned you, so if you get caught. A Nine of Wands, I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is, or it's not going to be like how you think it is. With the Knight of Swords, and you're like, telling you now, I'm telling you. I'm telling you now, Nine of Wands. I'm warning you. I'm warning you, Page of Swords. Or this could be somebody that you don't even give a warning to, right? With the Knight of Swords and the Justice card. They should have known better. Just Page of Swords, just the question alone. Nine of Wands. And you're done. And you're blocked. And you're done. And you're blocked. The Fool card. You're like, I'm good. Will and new beginnings. Assists with difficult and great undertakings. With the Fool card and the Nine of Wands. The Fool... you know, doesn't want to, like, the Fool card. It's like you taught somebody a lesson and you didn't even know that you were going to be the one to have to do that. To have to show someone here. Knight of Swords, you know, you don't mess with this, or you don't mess with that. You don't touch that. Look, it says don't touch it. Like, that means don't touch it. With the Justice card, what'd you think was going to happen? With the Nine of Wands, what'd you think you were going to get met with the Fool card? Like, it was foolish of you to read the sign and do it anyways, or push those boundaries. With the Justice card, I feel like somebody tries to push your boundaries even just a little bit, and you Knight of Swords them. With the Fool card, it's like, what did you think was going to happen? Nine of Wands. I feel people are feeling dizzy, or feeling silly, or feeling stupid, for you know, maybe not taking something seriously. With the Fool card. Like they were sort of like making fun of you for something. Eight of Cups. Yeah, making fun of you, ganging up on you, making you feel like an outcast, making you feel like, you know, you're never going to fit in. Eight of Cups, just taking all your, like, any type of, like, pride or self-worth that you felt like you might have here. Like, somebody's just taking that from you. Eight of Cups, the Fool card. Playing with your emotions. Eight of Swords. Yeah. They're like telling you what are you looking at, baby? They're telling you what they think you want to hear. And with the Fool card, they think that you are like foolishly falling for their games or for every word. And with the Justice card, you're going along with it to see how far somebody would go or see how far somebody would take it. With the Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Fool, Ace of Swords. I feel like someone's definitely taking it too far. Someone's taking it mad far with the Eight of Cups. That they've actually like lost sight of, I don't know, some sort of argument or whatever disagreement you guys had or something like that from the past. The Fool card, the Eight of Cups, somebody's like way past like trying to get revenge or trying to, you know, pick on you. You know, with the Fool card, they could even be apologizing. Like, I know I used to pick on you in high school type shit, you know, but I want to apologize. Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody wants to like clear the air when it comes to you with the Fool card. They're like taking a knee in front of you, you know, Page of Swords. They feel like, you know, you are, you know, the only one that's ever understood them or at least sat and listened to them or cared or showed any type of like interest in whatever it is that they were, you know, ranting or chanting about that everybody was trying to make them feel stupid for. You're the only one that saw them. Or you're the only one that can see them. The Fool card, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. And the things that you see, Eight of Cups is like, gently gives consolation to adversity. Like, Eight of Cups, you're like, you know, those things that people make fun of you about are like some of the best things about you. With the Justice card, makes truth known in court, right? So you're like telling the truth. You're telling someone the truth about how foolish you feel for making fun of something, you know, that you actually respect and admire about someone. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Revelation. They're like, I'm in love with Josh. I'm butt crazy in love with Josh. I can't believe I'm in love with this person. The Fool card, the Knight of Swords. Somebody that you probably would never ever date. You don't get why. This is definitely not your type. Y'all don't even know how to communicate. Ten of Swords. How you gonna like this person? You can't even communicate with them. Ten of Swords. But you're like, that's how we are. We don't have to communicate. Or something like that. Two of Wands, yeah. You're like, it's spiritual. Yeah, this connection you do have with somebody is spiritual. Two of Wands. You can't help but to get very, like, you get less strict with this person. To everybody else in the world, you know, they get that gangster shit. To this person, you are just like a softie. Right? Everybody else gets a smart mouth. To this person here, like, who even are you? With the Fool card, the Eight of Cups. Like, you're melting and everyone can see you're melting. Ace of Swords. It's like the Wicked Witch of the West is melting. I'm melting. Nine of Wands. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're like not mad about shit anymore. Why? Ten of Swords. You just like let shit roll off your shoulders. Two of Wands. Because I feel like some sort of connection here is like deeper. Is deeper than your fears, deeper than, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords. It's almost like you don't care, like, how crazy or silly that you look in front of other people. You're buck crazy in love with Josh. It's like, that's from Clueless. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. I feel like you have a lot of options. Like, there's a lot of people that like you, that try to holla at you often with the Fool card, but you don't really vibe with them. Like, Two of Wands, you guys are like two peas in a pod. Like, you got the same style, the same humor, like, you might even have like the same hair. I just see like two people with, big, puffy, curly afros. Like a couple, though, with like big curly hair. Two of Wands. Sharing headphones like twins. Ten of Swords. The Fool. Two of Wands. Like, when you two are together, like, it just doesn't skip a beat. Like, Knight of Swords. Conversation is easy. Like, it's so freaking easy. Nine of Wands. And you wonder why it didn't work out with anybody else. Nine of Wands. The universe is so happy that you continued and that you were able to, like, free yourself from some sort of mental prison that you were in, kind of caught up in, I don't know if somebody was like into money, or it was something like outer worldly that somebody was worried about. Gossip, or how they're being seen, how everybody sees them, their image, or something like that. The Fool card. It's like somebody was always like on the defense, like, I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look stupid. What, you get cheated on or something? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, you like end things before people try to end things with you. Page of Swords. Like, you realize that's not working, with the Fool card. You're never going to find anything new with those with that outdated mindset here. Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands. I felt like you were looking for love, and it's looking for you too. Ace of Swords. It's like coming in and you're letting it. Before Nine of Wands, you might have been feeling a little bit like blocked from love. The Fool card. It's like you don't blame somebody for blocking you at first, because everybody's got a history, everybody's got a past, everybody's got their reason, but also, that person didn't stay stuck there, and you appreciate that somebody could get out of their past or get out of their own way, that somebody wants to grow. You appreciate that somebody wants to grow too, that they're not staying stuck in something, out of fear or necessity. I feel like you both really respect that about each other, or you really respect that about your friends and your family, or they really respect that about you. Ten of Swords, that you don't stay stuck feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like the victim, and that you're always looking for ways to improve. They also like that you don't try to judge anybody's like else's journey. You kind of just let them like figure it out. Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. You're very hands off, when you are, because I do see you watching somebody. You're watching them fight, grow. You're watching them shine on their own. You're watching them thrive. Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. It just seems like this person that is like thriving and doing very well for themselves. Eight of Cups. It's like you can tell that they're not happy. But they got all this stuff going on outside, but deep down inside, somebody's not happy. And that's why they don't attach themselves to anything or anyone. Two of Wands. You might be showing somebody that there are still some good ones out there. The Death card, you're like, maybe not me. I'm not your soulmate, but, you know, you shouldn't give up. It's like you're trying to convince somebody not to give up, but you're, like, not giving them, I don't know, you're not really helping. There's some sort of advice that you're giving that isn't really helping. The Fool card. The Death card. Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to, like, help people, and they're like, no, thank you. Like, I don't need your help. With the Fool card. And I feel like maybe you used to take that personally, or somebody wants you to stop taking something personally, that they don't need your help, that they can figure it out on their own. Two of Wands, the Death card. Yeah, somebody feels like you won't just, like, let them try something, and they feel like they're gonna mess up because you keep on trying to get in the way or something like that. So get out of this person's way, Virgo. Or somebody needs to get out of your fucking way. They can't grow. Six of Wands. They can't grow when you're, like, always asking them questions or asking them how they feel, or, like, what is, I don't know. It's like Nine of Wands. Like, you can't help everybody. Like, not everybody needs your help or something like that. Ten of Swords. I just feel like this is somebody who takes you, like, not wanting to help or wanting to help too much. It's just like the Death card. It's like they don't want it. They don't want you to help them figure it out. They don't want you to help them fix it. Eight of Cups. They just want to, like, trauma dump on you. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, what's mine is yours now. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours now. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get jealous. Okay. Can you stop? It's a lot of noise. Excuse me. Baby, what are you watching, you little pervert? What you know about that? Nothing. I don't know anything about that either. Anyways. Anywho, we're talking about you. So somebody wants to end something because they feel stuck there. They feel stuck in the past. They feel like you're stuck in the past. Or you feel like they're stuck in the past. The Fool card, you just want a fresh start. A fresh new beginning. You don't even give a fuck about what happened in the past. With the Justice card, it's over. You learn your lesson. Two of Wands, it's time to let go. With the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, somebody's like, let go of what? Let go of what? You ain't letting go of this. You ain't letting go of that. You better let go of your anger or your resentment from the past. But you ain't letting go of me. With the Fool card. You know, I'm going to still stay here. We got to work. We got to think of better ways to improve, Six of Wands, to make this last forever, to, you know, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, just to make it better, to make it work better for us, because I'm not going anywhere. Two of Wands, like someone's like, I'm not leaving without you, or I'm not doing the next this many years without you. With the Fool card, like, I'm not missing this chance again. Right, with this Fool card, this person is so optimistic because they feel like, or they know for a fact this is the chance of a lifetime. With the Nine of Wands, like, there was so much pressure. You're like, this is probably like a long shot, or this might not ever happen, or might not ever work out here. You know, Knight of Swords, but I can't not say something. It's just what I want. You know, and with the Justice card, Knight of Swords, it is what you want. It's the truth about what you want. Page of Swords, you're not going to not act like you're not interested. The Fool card, like, and when the opportunity presents itself, Eight of Cups, you're all over that thing. Just sweating, leaving your mark. Peeing on it. This is mine, Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords, like, ain't shit out there else for me. Like, Two of Wands, this person's like death, like Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I want to come home to you, I want to wake up to you, I want this for the rest of my life. Ace of Pentacles, somebody loves you so much. Ace of Pentacles, and that's like, Ace of Pentacles is new money coming in. You could be buying a house together, buying something together, or getting a new job, or getting a promotion. But ain't nobody, this person is never, ever, ever like gonna leave you behind, or stop thinking about you, or give up on trying to make something happen with you. Like, this Scorpio, this Aries, this Libra, they're never going to give up on you, ever. With the Fool card, and the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. No matter how many times you, like, mess up, change, you know, something, this Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, like, something's never going to break. Something is never going to break you. It might get really close. It might change something here, but it's never going to break your concentration, your love for something. Two of Wands, where you're going, your mind, your body. Something is never going to break. Ace of Swords, the Temperance card. You know how to take care of things to make them last long. Page of Cups. You could be like in your late 30s, early 40s, fucking even like 60s, looking like a 30-year-old. Like somebody here is going to be young forever. Or they just look young, or they feel young, or they feel like they have all the time in the world. It's like they know that the clock is ticking. They know that it's there, but it doesn't apply to you. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance card, the Page of Cups. Like, you're really happy about some new beginning and seeing where it could go. Seven of Wands. Okay. It's digging deeper. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone with like a shovel. Like, you get to dig into this dirt. You get to get in there. I'm also seeing someone with like a fork. Like pasta too. Like, this is your plate. Like, you're eating everything up. You're eating up as much as possible here. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. Are you cheating on your diet or something? Eight of Pentacles. No, you're eating better. Eating better, or getting more organized about what you're eating. how you're eating, meal prepping, meal plans. I'm seeing Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. You're setting up some sort of healthy schedule for you know, when this thing comes to you, comes back in your life. Two of Wands, the Fool card. I even see somebody rearranging their furniture. My friend was here the other day and like knocking shit over. Like, I was like, damn, this apartment's way too, or this room is way too small for you, man. So I see somebody like rearranging their furniture, making more space for like a guest or something. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be rearranging furniture, making room for guests. I'm so sorry. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're having some sort of party or celebration, making room for guests. You're really excited. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. All right. The Death card. Something new is sprouting. Something new is sprouting here in your garden with the Justice card, the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Fool card, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. You're ready to like move or go somewhere else, or Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, or start a business or something. Page of Cups. So you're inviting people over. Something about you is like hospitality too. You're inviting people over. You're setting up like dates and meetings, and you're like building some sort of community, or you want to create some sort of platform for a community, you know, to gather and, you know, share and network. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Fool card. I feel like you being excited for the future or starting new things here is setting off some sort of chain reaction. With the Death card, you make people want to try this new thing. Ace of Pentacles, Temperance card, Page of Cups. I feel like when you try something here, other people try it. Ace of Cups, the Death card. So you could be helping somebody else's brand or something like that. Anyways, you're excited. You're happy to be a part of something here, right? Like it's something that you already have, but you want to do new things with it. So you want to start like little clubs, a clubhouse, a babysitter's club. Right? Because I do see kids, maybe some sort of daycare or something like that. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Ten of Swords. There's also something that you are like known for, you know. Two of Wands, the Death card, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Or there's something you don't have to do anymore. You have the space, you have the time, you have the money to do it here. And so you're starting to like draw up some ideas in your mind about how you can transform a space into something that could make you more money, where you can work from home and you know, enjoy time with family and friends, and, you know, have it all kind of like right around you. Have everything at arm's length, like close enough to you for you to utilize it or use it. With the Temperance card, you're tired of having to drive 1,000,001 fucking miles just to the Fool card. Yeah, you feel like you're spending too much money on like bills or things that you don't even need. You know, you're like you know, getting rid of the things that you don't need, things that you're paying for that you don't need to pay for anymore, you don't even like. Temperance card. You could also be donating. I see you doing a lot of donating to charity, the Hierophant. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You feel like you're doing your part. You're helping your community. You know, Ace of Cups. Good for you. You're really enjoying yourself. You're really enjoying giving back with the Justice card and the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, you feel like, why not? I have the time. I don't need this. I don't need that. Page of Swords. You could be Googling ways or places you can volunteer at or help out. Nine of Wands. The Fool card. The Eight of Cups. It makes you feel good with the Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Like, Two of Wands. You're going to stay somewhere here for a little bit longer, I feel like. Because you didn't think that you would like something so much as you do. Like volunteering or helping someone, or see you hanging out with like an Aries or a Scorpio and y'all are just having like the best time together, or a Libra. You know, y'all are just having the best time together, right? Like you kind of look alike, you sound alike, you talk the same way. I don't know. You just have a lot of like similarities or things in common. It's easy to talk to somebody here. With the Ten of Swords, you know, it's not like you're complaining about your life. You feel like you're talking about your life. You know, this person doesn't make you feel like you're complaining about something. They make you feel like something is completely natural and normal. And y'all are kind of like figuring it out together. And in this figuring it out together, y'all come up with this Ace of Pentacles, this idea for like a business or something, you know, because you have this like feeling of community and we're here for each other and to raise each other up and to, you know, you know, we're here for each other to raise each other up. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like y'all are gonna have like a really good idea. Page of Cups, the Temperance card. Page of Cups. Or you are all going to see that this club is actually helping you guys like manage your life better by taking this little bit of time out for themselves to do something that they love to do, right? Divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies, right? This little space here where they can express themselves and be creative. Seven of Wands, it gives them Seven of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Like they feel really good about being able to help others, you know, while they're like, I'm here for you. You know, you love that your job pays you back in that sort of way. Whatever it is that you do for work. Or for fun even, as a hobby. Like, you investing in it, it pays you back in some sort of way. Like, you know, you making people happy, feel fed, feel full. You know, they make you feel happy, feel fed, feel full. You make them feel seen, feel loved, feel heard. You know, they make you feel seen, feel loved, feel heard. You know, you think they're cool as fuck for even being interested in, you know, what you have to say or your personality. They think that you're cool as fuck for being who you are and saying whatever it is that you're saying and having your own personality. You know, it's like a mutual respect here. Three of Pentacles. I see you making like lots of money with these people. Or I don't know why I'm getting the Sandlot. You know how in the end, how they were on their team, right? You know, the boys from the neighborhood, they were on that baseball team, and or they would practice or play together or whatever, and that was like their thing. But in the end, when they like, you know, when the characters start fading and they talk about where they went after that, this is the image that I'm getting from this, you know, from this card reading. Like, you know, you used to be on a team way back when, you learned a lot from each other, you know, but now you're out in the real world And, you know, they're seeing how your team or that little group that you had is influencing how they are moving right now. Somebody could be bringing up the past a lot, you know, and I don't feel like you're upset about it. Like, I feel like it's helping you, like, see why something from the past was so important to have to learn or go through, with the Ace of Cups, so that you can notice when there's like a good opportunity for you to, you know, makes a great connection here. You know, you can notice when something is worth the investment, so that you can feel good about the investment that you're making. Something from your past or who you are as a person or how you've developed as a person makes you feel really good about what you do for your job or something like that. Like, you're the mentor, you're the one that everybody goes to for advice, or to even confess or something like that. You know, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. It's like people want to share their ideas with you, because you're so supportive and you're willing to help and be there for people. Ace of Pentacles, a Temperance card, Page of Cups. I feel like mad people always come back to you because you never, or not you never, they know that you will never give up on them, you know, never stop praying for them, lose hope for them, you know, caring, giving, you know. People come to you knowing that you have this like huge heart and this loving energy, and that you'll be there for them, you know. And I feel like some people have overstepped their boundaries with the Ten of Swords. But even then, even after that here, Two of Wands, you still believe that they can change and become a better person. You believe in second chances, third chances, fourth chances. You believe in like multiple chances. And I know a lot of you guys are like, no the fuck I don't. Like, but you do. And this Aries or this Scorpio knows you well. Or this Libra. Or this Sagittarius. Or this Taurus. They know you so well. And they're grateful. They're grateful, Seven of Wands, that you can still, after all this time, space, wasted energy, you feel like, Seven of Wands, or they feel like, you know, like y'all are still cool with each other. Y'all are still friends, you know, you still have love or respect for each other. Four of Wands, the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are in a very mature place right now, spiritually. And that's where people are meeting you at. They know you don't care about the past. And they don't care about the past either. They're so glad that they can just easily move on from something with you. Like, you don't make shit hard or awkward or last like that. But you definitely make it known that, hey, don't do that again. Or, you know. Two of Wands. Like, if you do it again, you're going to get hurt. And, you know, the Fool card, that's your choice. Just want you to know. It's your choice to get involved. Because you know what happens. You know what always happens. You know, I'm not saying it's not going to be different this time. But prepárate with the Temperance card, you know, for the worst. But if you come at me good, clean, pure, you know, I'm going to come at you with the same energy, you know, Page of Cups. And I feel like that's what somebody's doing. They're like, I like you. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. And I'm not going to, like, try to trick you. I hope you like me too. This person's wishing and praying and hoping that you'd go on a date with them, that you'd spend time with them, that y'all can fall in love again, or, you know, for the very first time ever. Or that you can open up your heart to them with the Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Yeah. It's like, I'm not trying to take you away from anything that you're doing right now. But I would like to take you on a date when you're free, when you're ready. Four of Wands. It's going to be exactly what you need, too. With the Hierophant, you don't have to have your defenses up around this person. I mean, you don't know that. You should always, you know, be ready and protect yourself with the Two of Wands, but you feel like you don't have to do that with this person. I don't see you letting your guard down or letting them get away with things like easily. I do see you still making somebody prove, you know, that they deserve to be there, you know, do the work or whatever with the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. But you like that somebody's actually trying. With this Knight of Swords, they might have like tried before and kind of fucked up and fumbled you from like treating you like you were somebody, just anybody. But I feel like somebody's coming back around and they like want to do a better job with you or something like that. Ace of Cups. And you let them and you end up falling in love. Yep. Third, fourth, fifth time's the charm. I know. You're probably like, shut up. Shut up, Coach Chloe. I ain't doing nobody from the past. Okay. Whatever. It's your life. I don't care. I don't care about your fucking life, bitch. I'm just reading the cards. Alright? Have fun. Love you. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.